It is not very fun, you know.
Alright guys, we haven't filmed Yordi doing anything with his car since he broke it. Besides what y'all saw us showing y'all that it's broken. And he's got his sister holding down the crankshaft with her cool nails while he polishes it because it's sat since we tore it apart. But we got two sets of bearings. We got standard bearings and HX bearings. We already got the standard bearings in the block and in the girdle. We're gonna lay the crank in and plastic gauge it all and see if we need to loosen up any of them, because Honda had these things pretty loose, but so that the crank spun like butter. So we just want to make sure we do the bearing clearances the way Honda had it. And we had all the specs, but we only have two sets of bearings. Either we got to loosen it up or we don't. So that's what we're gonna do now. Lay the crank in. Once the crank is spec'd out, we'll Honda bond it, fully seal the bed plate, and then we'll get started dropping rods and pistons in. We already showed them the rods and pistons, right?
I hope so.
So we have a set of standard bearings and a set of HXs. Right now we got the standards going in. And then we also have, same with the rods, we got standard rod bearings and we got HX rod bearings in case we need to add extra oil clearance. And then we got the box, which is opened upside down. The Nippon low compression 87 turbo pistons. They're supposedly rated for 650, but these are cast pistons. And the only reason I ever tell people to just go ahead and order a cast piston is if you're not sleeving the block. I really don't see a need to be putting a forged piston, because these are capable of 600. They're capable basically of what the block is capable of safely. So we're not trying to waste money on an unsleeved block. But yeah, these are low compression. They're kind of dished. I don't know how well y'all can see that. But there is no dome, so hopefully we can put all the timing in this thing, because I know Yordi's gonna want all the boost. I'll probably start getting these on the rods here in a second. I'll show you all the rods. Of course, the Scat H-beams, they are rated for 700 horsepower, but these little bolts are known to snap or probably before 700. They are ARP, but they're just an H-beam, so 700 at a low RPM all day, 700 at a high RPM, you can still hurt things, especially if you miss a gear.
I don't know.
But he don't do that. Maybe we'll get y'all some pictures of what happens to these rods when you money shift 700 times. I know exactly, whoever's watching this knows exactly who they are. But we haven't, Yordi hasn't broken a set of H-beams, so he's gonna stick with them until he does say, you know what, those are not strong enough anymore. Also, he hasn't broken a Nippon piston, so you know we don't want to overbuy on parts because it'll just delay the process. But yeah, piston and rod K24 going down.
Y'all stay tuned, because Papa John's finna build it. Alright, hey,
we're putting in $200 pistons. Okay, $250. These are the pistons that are going in it. I'm gonna get the specs.
and they are rated for 450 horsepower.
They say turbo pistons, so we're when you say turbo, it can mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
But basically, look, these are the compression ratings. If you have a K20 with PRB, it's 9.8. If you have a K28 with PNC, it's 9.5. K24 with PRB is 10.4. K24 with RBB is 10.6. We have 2 RBB heads, I believe. We might have 1 PRB, but it's not a. So we're gonna be around 10.5 total compression, being flat top, which is not too low, but it's good. It's good enough.
It's perfect for what I'm about to do to this motor.
Yeah, okay, here it is. I don't know if you can see it. These pistons have been tested to support over 500 wheel horsepower. And you already want 700. So
y'all pray for those pistons.
yeah.
I'm gonna put them to work.
With proper tuning and supporting mods.
Full send tuning and full send supporting mods. And the supporting mods are a little tired, but you know, we're gonna send those till they kick the bucket and croak.
That's what he's gonna check. All the little plastics are gonna be squished. And you just write them all down. Get that paper. Start with number 1. quick, guys. I just Googled it. So the limit for the 1, 2, 3, and 5, or 1, 2, 4, and 5 are 20 thousandths, and number 3 is 22 thousandths. But alrighty, guys, I got Yordi short block all finished. Let's spin it over for y'all. This thing spins like so easy. That's one finger. One finger, and she just spins so nicely. This is gonna be the Nippon low comp K24 turbo pistons and Scat H-beam rods. Alright, hopefully y'all can see it good. We got the Scat H-beam rods in there. Pretty beefy rod. They're capable of 600, 700 all day. I don't know if we'll push much more than 700, but that is the goal. They actually come with ARP 2000. This is a heavy duty rod, and we only expect to do at least what it was doing on the stock rod, which was 630 before it snapped the rod. And that was banging limiter like constantly. So we expect these rods to be able to do the 630 without snapping. You never know, nothing's indestructible, but we want to be able to crank the boost up in second gear. So yeah, hopefully we can leave the line with this new motor with a lot more boost. Y'all stay tuned. This is going in Yordi's car. Just wanted to give y'all a quick update. What is that, Yordi?
The badass K24 is about to kick some ass.
Why are you asking me if there's rings in it?
I looked at it and see
This dude just pulled his whole motor and didn't realize the short block's ready to go.
I told him earlier.
Yeah, did the rings already come in? Bro, it's gapped,
not gonna
piston
lie.
the rod, type S oil pump already. I've been waiting on you to put a head for 3 weeks, buddy. 3 weeks.
I've been working sorry.
Nah, bullshit. I seen you fishing. All right, ladies and gents, before we show y'all the good stuff, I mean the bad stuff, we're gonna show y'all the good stuff. No bent valves, just a couple of kicks from shrapnel. So it looks like we have a good RBB head. We already have the good RBB 3 lobe valve train and 50-degree VTC. So here's the carnage. Small window there. Hello. And rod left the chat at the bottom.
Oh, look, hold on.
The piston's in the fucking oil pan. The piston is in the oil pan, bro. This is a carnage, guys. 630 horsepower. Bow. If you have any hiccups, that's what happens at 630 on a stock block. You can do it and you can make it for a long time, but if you have any kind of fuel issues, in his case, he had a TPS that was bugging the fuck out. And not only that, it was sitting on limiter for a little while at 630 horsepower. So, yeah, boys. Good thing is he's got the RBB head package ready to go on the block. And as y'all seen, we've been building this block for some time now. Just waiting on the correct parts. This is a Nippon piston Scat H-beam rod block, stock sleeve. We're gonna do head studs. It's already got the Type S oil pump. So piston in the rod bottom end, stock RBB head. And what's the goal?
7 honchos.
7 honchos. We're gonna be on the shit that he got for like $200 because we're broke boys. So as of now,
Here, look.
he's still got the eBay parts. Here's some carnage.
The rest is in the
Wrist
oil
pin
pan. At least I
said,
hope.
I'm gonna be over here. I'll see y'all later. So that's the carnage, guys. But she'll be going back to that head. We'll be going back on his built block. The built block's been waiting for him for a little while, but he was letting me catch up. My motor's out. Look at that merch, boys. First merch plug. See, I haven't even made a video yet. These are the hats. It's probably already dusty. And Cody's trying to make room. Show your hat, boo. Show your hat, boo. I ain't got no shirts to show y'all yet, but I'll show them. That'll be a separate video. But right now, guys, this is just a shop update on these 2 race cars. He's next. We show y'all a teardown in a minute of the A3. I don't know if I posted that yet, but yeah, everything's in motion. We're gonna be back shortly with at least 100 more horsepower than we went out with, right?
We need to take off that oil pan.
Yeah, so we're gonna take the oil pan off and show y'all the rest of the carnage because his piston is literally sitting in the oil pan.
It's somewhere in there.
Yeah, no, it's sitting in there. I saw it. But I'll show you.
That thing is crazy.
It says RBB.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, it's right there.
I didn't even look for it.
There's the piston, boys, at the bottom of the motor.
See it? Yeah, that's sweet.
I can probably see it right here.
Oh yeah, dude.
Where's the hole at?
That's badass.
Let's see what else we can grab out of there.
We didn't.
Oh, homie already grabbed his rod out of there. It was under the starter.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of carnage when you're having fun at this power level on a stock blocks. 400 is not really a lot, but hydro-locking it is a lot for even a starter. The torque of a starter, hydro-locking, cranking, is enough to bend a rod in some cases. But this was a catastrophic failure. We didn't show you this dude's catastrophic failure yet. I don't know if he's gonna get a time lapse at his house or get his car here in time to film it. But this video is gonna definitely mark all 3 teardowns and 3 builds. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy the new stuff. I'm gonna practice vlogging more because I never vlog, but I'm gonna have to get used to it because I need to explain some small changes. I gotta get used to it. I just said Cody's already trying to hold it for me.
Do we have any?
He's trying to hold my hand.
Do we have?
Yeah, so we're gonna get a little more serious here at the channel, guys. I don't know when to explain the changes that are happening, but I just know I want to get better at vlogging and better at editing, I guess. I really don't edit. You guys know I just upload stuff, and yeah, we'll have an update video of soon of what's going on.
Need to be wrong.
Pull your pan, flip the block, put a chance.
Dude, that thing is gonna.
Now here, boys, is team fatigue. 3 big-headed motherfuckers. They can't get their fucking grinds together. That was all chin, I'm not sure why. And I got no chin. Alright guys, here comes Jordy's first start, but he doesn't want to put the Wuhan Whistler on because he gave it to Cody, so his car's going to be open side exit until he gets a 67.
Hey, should you put it in the thing or are we just going to send it? How empty is that
It's
bottle?
no, it's going to fill up that bottle. Alright guys, we got his feed line plugged off. This is just like a 4N plug, so you can turn on your car without a turbo. You could just put in the drain line or anywhere you can drain to, but we don't want to do that. So here's his first start NA. I want his face in the shot. Hey, I wanted to hear a little.
Bro, I don't have no water.
One more start. One more.
Missing.
One more. For good measure.